everybody, welcome back. I gotta... How do you do this? How do I equip... I got a new rug. How do I equip this rug? I click on your head. I click on this right... There we go. Now, which of... you... Yeah. Sorry, fellas. Sorry. We're moving to our aquatic rug instead of our fur rug. Phrasing, I suppose. We had a great run last time. I think that we were... And this is good. I genuinely think this is a good thing, even though it sounds like sour grapes. It's good that you can't just force whatever you want on every single run. Now, we gave it a lot of... If we could have, it would have been nice if it worked on the last one, but that's okay. I think we go revolver early, because it's a fast-attacking weapon. You know my early line, man. I literally don't care if it's brimstone. It didn't work for us last time, so it's not 100% reliable. I think you basically just always go Kyber drum. And people tell me... They'll literally write this in chat and have no self-awareness. They'll say, why risk it by taking the item off the board? Buddy, it's calculus. The only risk is leaving an item on the board. We will beat this fight as Vanessa versus the Kyber drone, day 1, with 6 HP. I had to check real quick to make sure they had nothing that gave them crit chance. And... as we saw yesterday, it gives us a second branching path. Because if we start with the bronze Langzhan, it's actually kind of goated. It can be kind of goated. You know, you need a little luck in your encounters, but you need a little luck in everything in this game. Everything we could get is pretty good. That's good. I don't really want to use it right away on a revolver, but that's pretty good. Bronze tier neutrals with 13 gold is crazy because we need the shadow cloak. You will give to me the shadow cloak. Usually I buy you, but this time I'm just gonna buy you. You shadow cloak, shadow cloak, shadow cloak. Boots. Boots are pretty good. It's no cloak, but we can sell the boots into the cloak.
Trash is trash.
1 damage.
Reuse everything.
3 damage. What do you do again? Haste adjacent items for 1 second. Honestly, for 2 gold, that makes up for not having any regen.
Bazaar.
And then, do you slow? You do slow? Why did I think that we were going to get buffed off of a slow? 1 gold? Okay. I'm going to sell you and roll for a weapon skill. Okay, that's fine. I'll take 10 gold so we have more options tomorrow.
You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta.
So I definitely feel like it is winnable.
But I've seen my share of
It's also definitely losable. You got 2 skills. Holy, how come your mom lets you have 2 skills, man? It seems not winnable. But I'm proud of our build, man. I'm proud of what we built here. I mean, listen, I got a tooth and shoes, and you've got a rocket launcher. So, what do you expect? Lobster? Enjoy it while it lasts, Dooley. That's all I'm going to say. Enjoy it while it lasts. And we need to make sure that we can kill Covetous if we fight Covetous. So let's take a look at some of these items.
Is highly concentrated.
You're really good for like burst damage. I can put you on the board. I can put you on. You're mighty cheap right now. I'll put you on. We just need to be able to kill Covetous. I would take you off of the board and put a silencer on Stinger. Oh, but it's so slow. Put a silencer on you. I feel like you just go Mountain Pass and Just give me the XP. I did think about the income. I don't know if this is like an income-driven patch. Oh, you scammed me, bro. I'm gonna keep going mosquito then. It's alright. We can get a cloak next time we go to Curio. I do believe you beat the mosquito without an item on your board as well, but that's more trouble than it's worth at this point. Alright, so we're on a different line. In fact, I would go so far as to say both of our ideas have already fallen through. We got about 14 gold. Any chance you sell me like a useful large? There is something to be said about a powder horn. Like, you don't really need to be hasted. A powder horn is flexible in the long term. I feel like a reroll is just like way too expensive early on. I'll honestly just take the 6 gold, man. I don't do that too often. We have 15 gold. Let's see what we're cooking up here. Bayonet. The silencer clears the bayonet. Even with the silencer, you're kind of bad. Shark is actually something, man.
Go make some more stories.
I think, and this might not be the exact way you would want to set it up. I think this is what we want to do for now. Every time there's any haste, you're gonna get 20 damage. And you give out 2 instances of haste every time you go off. I still think we lose day 2. I think we have an unimpressive day 2 build. People say the shark sucks, but I'm telling you, if you don't read what people think of items, their opinion of the items cannot harm you. I think shark can work. And as with basically any item in the game, the earlier you get it, the happier you are. I mean, just being able to output like 160 damage early is pretty good. Now, there's much better hasters. You could actually... Oh, but it's so good to upgrade the silencer, but it's so good to upgrade the boots. Because then when you sell them, the haste item that gets the benefit from it will receive 2 seconds of haste instead of 1. I gotta think about that as we approach our level up. Honestly, XP maxing is important, but I still need stuff for my board. I want my board. Small ammo item? I think I snoozed it, man. I'm sorry. We're on a different wavelength. We're not really an aquatic build. That stinks. We spent 4 gold on nothing. Sorry. Maybe I gotta die on this hill. I think gumballs are good. Like, if we get, what, 5 red gumballs? Which I think we did. The yellows are not good here, but the 5 red gumballs was literally like a 10% damage improvement. I don't even know. Maybe Snowball? I'm just always a little gun-shy for the eccentric Aetheryte, which might be based on nothing at all. We're going to win, though. Snow Globe, maybe? I don't know. I think, like, Icicle is good enough to have and to hold, man. And when we level... I mean, honestly, when we level, I think we should go boots just because 2 seconds is more than 1 second. Huge if true. I'm gonna settle for the income.
Another empty chest.
And then you at least do something. How often do you attack? 7 seconds. Holy cow. Yeah, I think it's boots, man. The shark will attack 1 second faster, half a second faster. I gotta think about that. Please, please, okay. Second best possible outcome, I suppose.
Go ahead.
For some reason, I thought we lost yesterday. We won. That's good, man. I got a pretty nasty flagship, which has like the same cooldown as the shark. That's looking pretty bad. Please just tell me this shark somehow goes off first. It doesn't, but it was really close. It was really close. I think that's a sign that things are actually pretty good. Items. That's like some of my favorite things to buy, man. Cove? You give 9 damage? I think we try. Maybe you can fit in on the board, man. I don't know. Eventually, we kind of want to, like, I think we want a one-weapon shark build. Which would go crazy if we could just get the crow's nest here. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing. I've never been more confident of something than of us getting the crow's nest, literally right now. Like, I feel like it's guaranteed. Because we've been the squeaky wheel about it for so long. You can't tell me that we live in, like, a fair universe if I don't receive a silver crow's nest right now.
Now we'll never captain a ship.
Did it work? Cannonball. Cannonball's not really what I was looking for. But that doesn't mean it's useless.
If you want Brim and Stoic, you came
What
to
is
the wrong
this?
thing, Sid.
Or if you were items, your weapons have plus 25 damage. 1 second, man. Does this ruin the tour? I'm in. Sorry, boys, I'm in.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
Hang on, I gotta think this through a little bit. Trebuchet. Trebuchet. I don't think it works with this build. These are not the hasted items I was looking for, okay? I think I might have thrown the whole run. Nah, man, no shot. You could travel almost anywhere. I had the option to go there for free. I'm not made of money here, man.
You've just taken the first
That's
step
huge!
Diamonds come in.
You've saved my life. Buy,
You wanna
sell,
buy that?
roll.
Excellent choice.
Ah, I didn't mean to buy that one. Buy, sell. We can't fill out our board because we need the. You know what we need? We need water wheel. Water wheel fills so many needs for us right now.
We're out.
Gives us way more haste. Receives the benefit of selling the boots. Keeps us with the damage bonus, which is going to become increasingly relevant as time goes on, but that's okay. Lighthouse build. Lighthouse. Or I'd settle for a crow's nest. It's been known to exist, bro. How about a little bit more haste before the shark attacks? You've screwed me. You've screwed me with your slow timing. Because if the shark had just attacked, if it waited at like a 1 second to attack, you would have been dead. Okay, this is not good. And yet, I feel like we can take down the AI easily, man. The mod squad? Le GM? What's your deal? First Aiden is very well liked. For understandable reasons. Could be haste 1 item for 4 seconds if we get First Aiden. Hey, young fella, I would just focus on maybe like not losing the fight first. We're going to lose the fight. Alright, we're going back to formula. This has no future. You're gonna give me regen for free. I'm gonna fight the easiest enemy of all time because I think that's all we can beat. You are going to give me You're gonna give me pistol sword. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. This is horrible!
It means I'm the winner.
No, man, no, this is really bad. I didn't necessarily think it'd be incredible, but I didn't think it'd be as bad as this. I mean, those are full rerolls, man. That's really good, but I need so much more. We do have 2 aquatic items, I guess. They would take 25 damage off of the shark in order to shield. For 60, that might be a juice worth the squeeze type situation. I'm just gonna level with you. I think it's a great time to start with the little shield and a silver item that saves our life. Yes, well, I guess I might as well put you. Oh, no, because it makes your cooldown too high. All right, man. All right, this is where we bring it back. This is where we bring it back. Full board, huh? Amateur. Railgun. No railgun? I was confused. Just hold, man. You're doing great. You're doing fantastic work. They're hitting even harder, man. We're gonna lose. So, one of the things about the Bazaar is it's kind of a runaway game. Once you fall behind, it can be really hard to come back. We're kind of like looking for Boulder. We're actually looking for Cloak.
Relax.
I mean, these are good for Cove. Like,
Sitting there 20 years.
I think I'm in the business of selling Cove.
Rusty circuits.
Because, like, this is not a joke. We need Cloak. Cloak. Oh, it doesn't exist. They took it out of the game. They took it out of the game because it was too good.
Now that's a bargain.
Well, I'm just going to hold you right there. Temporary boost seems pretty good. Yeah, I'll start with 25 extra damage, I suppose. You think maybe Crook? When you poison, this gains 10 damage. Medium weapons have 1 damage burn equal to this item's damage. I'm starting to think of like insane Hail Marys, which is a bad sign. Our shark having 0% crit chance is kind of throwing me. But hey, dude, it looks like we're actually gonna like win a fight. But you must be easier than the duelist, which is crazy. Please God, don't give me something useless. I don't see the ammo items on 12 gold doing it, man. I don't see the silver cutlass pulling us out of the hole here. Maybe a skill, like starting with some haste. 50 damage. I gotta roll, man. When you have less health than your opponent, 15% extra crit chance. Oh, brother, I can't afford that garbage. I mean, if anything, I understand the boots, but it's got to be the shark, man. It's got to scale faster.
Quicker the fight.
It doesn't even scale that much faster. Okay, we're gonna lose this one. This might be, and this doesn't happen all that often, this might be a double Bazaar video. It happens more often than I'd like, but this one's gone way off the rails. No cloak, no crow's nest, losing to the AI. Like, there's been a lot of missteps here. That was about 1 second. Are we on lethal, or was that... Let's see, we lost 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we could just press the button and see. Okay, that must add up to 19. I mean, we need a skill. It just has to actually be good. When you use a tool, the items adjacent to it get a 6% crit chance. Sorry, brother. It's got... everything must go. Alright, let's buff this cove a little bit. This is really bad, obviously. I don't think I've ever uttered this question before. Are we gonna lose to the Cosmic Rock? Nicolas Cage and his whole family in The Color Out of Space. Are we gonna lose to this Cosmic Rock? You're scaling faster. You're getting the crit chance now. It's minor, don't get me wrong, it's pretty minor. Usually the Cosmic Rock would have been dead about 7 times by now. God, 6% cooldown reduction, please. Please, I'm begging you.
Was that even a battle?
Best I can do is 10
Maybe
damage.
skirmish.
Alright. Alright, buddy. I don't have a whole lot of money. Let's work at the docks. And get a weapon. Oh, hang on. I gotta take a look at this for a second. It's gonna scale slower, but it's starting at 235 with a 3-second timer instead of 93 with a 4-second timer. It's gotta be this, at least for now, but probably forever. Pardon me, pardon me. And then a golden skill to save my life. Plus 2 damage for each ammo you have. When you slow your poison items, you hate me. It's that you hate me. Plus 6 for each aquatic. I guess. I mean, I don't really see iron sharpens iron as doing too much for us long term, but that's just mostly because I don't see us being alive long term.
But if you insist.
Well,
Dreams are too
we're gonna do what we can, okay?
big to steal.
Anyway, that cake was great. It's so delicious and moist. And then, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Are you crazy? I just walked over here. I'm telling you, man. I mean, we're cooked. But if you could sell the cove into a crow's nest, there's a glimmer of a hope.
Oh, don't let this get you down. Eyes on the prize.
I don't see a path. I guess I just said the path. How about a random enchantment? Enchant an item with crit effects. I want to see what does the silencer do? Because the silencer ain't going anywhere. Plus 50% crit chance. Same with the javelin. Boots can't get deadly. Okay, we're going silencer. It's more multifaceted. And it looks
I
freaking
won't fall.
cool, dude. It
My
looks kind of
people need-
cool with the deadly enchantment, wouldn't you say? We need a crow's nest, so please take me to aquatic. I mean, weapons to the right have 25 damage. When you use torpedo, sure. It scales, but like takes too long to attack, man. A crow's nest. I still think we lose. I gotta think about you. We have a tool. We have a friend. I think you just gotta take the
More
easy.
raids,
Ah, sorry, brother. No, wait. I mean, it doesn't matter. It would be awesome to sell the boots into something that can actually receive the haste. Like water wheel would be such a good pickup right here. I'm aware that we're probably just gonna die. I wonder if a 4% cooldown. No, I think it's got to be 6% on you. But I was wondering if maybe 4% that hits the boots might be better, but... There we go. 90% crit chance. So don't get me wrong, I still think that we're cooked. I do think that this is a big improvement. I think it's way too little too late in a game where just running up against one dude who's good at the game or has a great build can ruin your life. But, I mean, if you compare this to how we were doing against Cosmic Rock yesterday, I mean, there's a stark difference. Hold the Tony.
It's over already. We barely got
We
off
should have,
track.
and this is my mistake. You should have been cut. You come back out. 2.7 seconds. Water wheel.
Hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
Plus 100 damage. We'd lose 50. But then we would add 100.
On behalf of the Grand Society of Mr.
I can't even afford the reroll.
Thanks.
Reroll cheap water wheel. Does water wheel exist anymore? I feel like I haven't seen it in a while. But I was saying that about Crow's Nest too. Okay, free item. Enchanted water wheel. Here it comes. When you sell a small, permanently gain 40 max health. We need something that can help us immediately. And it's not going to be chocolate. Brother. You're literally better. I don't know why I was going to move you there. We could literally only afford one more reroll. We had to do something. Okay, silver tier loot, please. That somehow saves my run. Silver tier loot that saves my run immediately. Ah! Okay. I'm assuming we probably lose. And if I may say something, I don't think our run is that bad.
Not to squabble.
Our ending run is not as bad as one win. But for where we were throughout the run, this is probably the result we deserve. They rinsed me in every single way, I'm afraid. Do you see what happens when you don't give a fellow a shadow cloak? Do you see what happens? Okay, we got time for one more. Although,
I fight for my
I was going to say, you know what, we should go non-ranked, but we got tickets to burn. Click on the button! That stings. That stings. I don't want to go down to bronze 5, okay? I'm literally in bronze 5 already, but I don't want to go down to 0. Hang on, I'm just going to get my water. I'm going to let you hear it as I fill it up. All right, we're so back. If I may say so myself, I feel like a 100 damage grenade early is kind of amazing. Pearl is also really good. But like, this is a lot of burst, even if we're not building around it. I think I'm the type of beast that would fight the Kyver drone. Stop me if you've heard this one before. I'm just gonna level with you, buddy. Why risk it? Ooh, a Legolac. Langjean.
pathetic, as spineless.
Wow,
as a
it's
devil.
something. It's pretty bad, but it's something. We go Strange Mushroom. Then I would be awesome to fill our board here. Forget the regen, man. Give me something to fill the board.
I'll help you find who does.
I mean, Shark Claws,
Just toss
at
that on my
least
back, and I'll trot it to your
buff
door.
Stinger. You could just buy a Langjean for yourself, man. But I feel like the right play... Dude, no, I think I'm being stupid. I think the right play... A grenade is really nice. You're like a scam. So we're definitely buying you.
Oh, I think you're
Are we rolling you? Because if you get buffed, you probably beat the grenade. I did not need to sell the Stinger, but that's okay. I think I'm not gonna buy the Langjean.
another empty chest.
And then you're going to give me a damage bonus. We're going to make sure that damage bonus applies to the cutlass. This, to me, this strikes me as a very decent day one build.
Underestimate.
Within 4 seconds, we do like 160
I
damage.
should warn you.
Possibly 260. This would be crazy. If you beat me with this, I'm going to cry. But you were so real for buying the Shadow Cloak. That's so real of you. But if you beat me with Curio's junk, I'm gonna feel disrespected. We got you. It's just, it takes a minute. So good burst damage right off the jump. I mean, a Powder Horn would go crazy for sure. We got a little bit of money in our pocket. Langjean probably would have won, but you know, whatever. We're mixing it up a little bit. We don't use the Shark Claws that much anymore. You're going to level me, or XP me. You're gonna XP me. Although it's a good time to fish for bronzes, I guess. No, you save some money. No Covetous! No Covetous! Again, they've patched him out of the game and they hate me. Sorry, I think this is still the right play. Cooldown reduction is like always good. But the hasting a weapon for 3 seconds at the start of battle is the creme de la creme here. If we can swing it.
See that plank?
Alright, you can also... I've seen Amber used against me.
Place to store
I'm
the
not
rest
sure I'm
of
that
the
kind of guy,
tyrant's
but...
bone.
Bronze tier item, huh? Okay, it's... That's not where we put it, but it's something. We probably just want to go to the shop now. Maybe try to, like, fill up our board with some weapon spam. I mean, a Narwhal is not good, but it is going to inherit damage from Shark Claws. Early Cove is nice to have a backpack, I suppose. I think there's a chance we might be able to take a fight, man. Rogue Scrapper maybe is the guy that we should have fought anyway. Yeah, I'm going hands-on head mode. Huge crit. Vanessa hits huge crit to cut lead to 240 HP. Yeah, we hold. We hold on these. That's not so bad. That's great XP. Oh my god, you could slow at the start of battle for 3 seconds? That would be nutty, man. You could give us a medical kit that I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. Pig. 0 ice. We're not in the business of the Cove working yet.
No, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
To be honest, I doubt the Cove will ever go out there, but I don't think we're selling into it yet. What do you got going on here? Lots of damage. Lots of damage. I mean, they got sustain, but I also have sustain. Or I don't have sustain, man. I have growth. We might win this. We might be destined to definitely win this. I'm telling you, this run is actually... There's something to this weapon spam. If we could just get something to reload the grenade. Like, it's... In 1 second, or with one attack, it's our second best weapon. Everything's working well together right now. I really appreciate that, but still. There's room for some growth. Ammo items is really interesting. I think I'd rather hit it on a day where I have a little bit more money. I'm just going to take the 5 damage for free. That's like a... I mean, it's a 35% damage improvement if you want to think about it that way. Which I do, because it's cope and it helps me feel better. You're going to upgrade a bronze tier item. I'm assuming the Shark Claws add 6 damage instead of 3. Yeah. And the Cutlass, which is far more likely to stick around, gets 10 extra damage. Well, honestly, let's play for where we're at, man. And where we're at the shark claws, it doesn't take very long for the shark claws to give the damage bonus from the cutlass to everything. But you could also give us a cutlass upgrade, which would be very appreciated, to be honest. We might get a healing item at some point. I think this is the time we fight a guy for loot. And I don't think you need to upgrade the cutlass. I think you need to raise the damage on the cutlass. I don't think you need to upgrade it too much.
I do not deserve another day.
Please. Flaming cutlass would be really nice. Oh, okay. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Because we got the burn on top of it. And then I'll level with you, brother. I think I would love to receive... It's guaranteed to be 1 burn, but I would love to receive it. Maybe the gumballs were freaking screwing me before, man. Maybe it's time to take a look at items instead. Trebuchet. Silver trebuchet. You piqued my attention. I do still want it like that, though. And a powder horn. I mean, I think it definitely beats the narwhal. I can't afford that, young pup! Okay. Guess what? Actually, I can. And actually, I will. So, I think this has drastically improved our damage. And I don't think the trebuchet is going to last forever, but the fact that it showed up at silver instead of bronze, I think makes it at least useful in the short to medium term.
Not to squabble with nobody.
In the short to medium term. Crow's Nest Lifesteal Sharpening Stone Piranha. Wow, that's different. You're moving different, man. I thought you were dead. Okay, you were putting out way more than I thought you'd be putting. This just shows you, Covetous is the best thing you could ever get. Day 2 Covetous is like, as Vanessa, that's the moneymaker. I can't demonstrate my hypothesis because I don't get Covetous anymore. But if I did, this is where I'd put my Covetous. If I had one type stuff. I am going to farm some capital. Star chart also apparently does not exist anymore. Start your next fight with 100 shields. We're not gonna, or 400 shield. We're not gonna need that shield, I think. Mech moles? If it gains haste, your weapons get stronger. If it gains haste, your shield items get stronger. This is where I put my cloak if I had one. When you use a weapon, it gets +3 damage. I can live with that. I can live with that type of scaling on the cutlass for now. You do have... No, I'm thinking of a different guy. I think we can take Hydro Dude and just call it XP maxing. You're a slow Andy. We do want to be crit maxing at some point. Can you believe this is my, this is how I talk now? It happens overnight, and now I don't know how to stop it. Maybe Narwhal is like the best thing we could get there, man. Because it's a guilt-free sale. And then... Oh, augmented weaponry. Give me the Beach Boys and free my soul. I wanna get lost in the rock and roll. This would be the most beautiful skill. And I've asked for a lot and I've received a little of it. Augmented weaponry would really hit the spot. Lang Zhan would have gone to the moon by now, by the way. We've been fighting a lot, but it would really hit this. Oh, temporary secretary. I'm sorry to say I just don't ever see it. Without having the addition of the skill, I don't see it ever doing anything for us. I appreciate the gold, though. Give me silver item. Not what we wanted, but your heart's in the right place, I think. And now, to be honest with you, I feel like we're in a great spot. We got 41 gold, buy the gumballs. And blue gumballs are king, once again. Okay, now you know how it is. Day 4 on 3 wins. You really want to win. Oh my god, this person is silver already? The patch just came out yesterday, man.
I may be young for
I didn't say anything after that. Your mind filled what I was going to say after that. That's your problem, because I didn't say it. Just because you can imagine me saying it doesn't mean that I would have said it. Also, you might say, but yeah, it sounds like something you would say. I can rotate an apple in my head. That doesn't mean it's right in front of me, okay? Also, you're done. Go back to bronze. You're not cut out for bronze. Maybe you should stay in silver, buddy. Plus, you got the boots. You can't beat me, and you got the item I wanted. You're making me sick. You know what I dream about? Going to the Pelago. Sorry, I had to remember the lore of the game. I dream about going to Pelago and knocking on your door, and you're not even there. You just freaking left. Because if you're still here painting the same ships red, but you're not using paint, I'm gonna freaking blank you. You ever see Good Will Hunting? That's a movie, man. Gumballs are important, but an upgraded trebuchet, an upgraded powder horn is not relevant at all. Water wheel, though? There's something to this, man. If I put you in the bag, put you in the bag, and place you here. I think there's something to that. I think there's something to this in a big way. You have powder horn, not that I could get it. You have boots. Your boots would sell to make water wheel even better. There's always something good going down at Mr. Sub. Even the cloak could be interesting to replace powder horn and grenade. That was really fast. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Like, okay, 10% crit chance. Okay, you hate me, whatever. What are we rocking here? You're gonna upgrade a silver or lower. We're definitely gonna upgrade trebuchet, which is a little crazy because I don't even know if trebuchet's sticking around. But if it's gonna, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If it's gonna stick around, we need to upgrade it. If we don't upgrade it, it's less likely to stick around. Oh my god, they keep giving us combat. It's a dream come true. Why is it a dream come true? You didn't take Lang Zhan? Sorry, I'm shadowboxing potential questions from Bazaar viewers because it's so much more experience than almost anything else you can get from an encounter. Plus, you usually get an item you can sell, possibly a skill that's completely useless. Would we rather have you? No, I think you going fast triggers the water wheel so nicely. Might want to replace you with like a katana or something, but
Bazaar's a crazy
Bazaar's a crazy. It's true, man. That's, you know what? That's pretty true. Yeah, none of this works, but it's all pretty close. I mean, technically, if you want to do everything right, I guess you would do that. I don't see that happening. You're never coming back out. There is a world in which Golden Medkit does something. So I think these are like long-term concerns.
It makes this more fun.
Fighting the assassin or whatever he's called, the duelist, and then getting all weapons have lifesteal would be a very important skill. What's your crit chance? 0. There's a they have life preserver. They're gonna come back to life, man. I think that they rinse me as a result. We're very close though. Like that, we're probably like a couple of attacks away from taking them. I was not really under the delusion this was going to be a perfect day. This run has some... It's slightly more difficult to pilot than some of the other ones. Okay. Lots of good items here. And it buffs the cove, which we will eventually sell. You're never going to fit on the board again, but I do appreciate what you've done for me. Sure?
You're doing your
Sure.
part to clean up the bazaar.
Sure. What am I clicking on? My mouse pointer changed. Are you seeing that? I gotta make sure I'm not... What am I clicking on in the background here, man? I'm accidentally sent somebody my social security number or something.
Now that's a bargain.
Okay, so let's move you over. Gonna be you. Gonna be you.
Trash is tragedy.
Gonna be you.
Reuse everything.
It's a pretty good improvement there. And I mean, at some point, we're offloading the cove. That's what we want to see, man. Like, the boots are insane here. Because it gives us 1 extra second of haste on everything.
My rusty circuits to see
Let's make sure it actually hits. Yes, beautiful. Love it.
That's been
Love it.
there 20 years.
Totally fine with it. Why not? And honestly, again, oh, I have no space for that. My mistake. And our Cove piggy bank is working out real nice, man. Real nice. Sells smalls? I'm just wondering what kind of smalls we'd even be looking for. When instead we could get a free item. That sucks. Okay, you can't beat the Lich. I'm not saying it's literally impossible, but the dude is borderline unkillable. We'll take the second best option. Grenade? Doesn't really work. Powder keg might fit, man. Like, if we got golden powder keg, we could replace these two with it. It would slow down our damage at the... Well, whatever. Who cares? Who cares, man? Gold tier skill. When you crit, your burn items gain a burn. First 5 times you crit, charge an item 1 second. It's exactly what we want to see. But we need to broadly raise our crit chance. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Not to quote the Smiths. What do you got for me? I mean, 10 extra damage on your cutlass is not nothing. I'm gonna take it, but it's kind of getting to the point where we need bigger swings. Now, we lost to a really good build last time, so I'm not, you know, feeling like the whole run is shot just because of 1 loss. But we need some better skills in particular. We need some enchantments, maybe. We have 2 slots, or a space of 2, that could add a little bit more to the run than it's presently adding. Your cutlass literally wishes it was me. No disrespect. But it's true. I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, you bought your cutlass online. I actually did 4 years at an accredited institution, okay? It's the same item, but once you actually see it work, you can tell that there's a difference in its creation. We gotta look for some items.
Profit 10.
Sub is really good. But we'd probably have to cut Trebuchet. It's not necessarily the end of the world. But, like, you could cut Cutlass Grenade or Cutlass Powder Flask. This would generate, like, slightly more... No, it's just like they don't work without each other. They don't work without each other, man. Now, a katana... A katana, even though it does no damage itself, it existing to charge Trebuchet faster actually might be the play.
How about this weather?
Now, we're going to try it out on the AI, and if it seems like pure garbage, then whatever. Now, listen, you had your chance 1,000 times. This is a cosmic rock situation, I would say. One day we're gonna sell the cove, okay? I feel like it's amazing we haven't had to yet. I mean, I think it gets things rolling a little faster. Am I crazy? It does less damage itself, but it, I don't know. Maybe we're doing better with the grenade out there. Silver loot. It's got to be loot at this point. Huge. And it's always going to be crit chance, which benefits us mightily with alacrity. Also, your crit chance is high enough that I'm not willing to sell the katana yet, because if we get like a haste enchantment or something on it, it might then become the play. Although maybe a hasted grenade would be even better. I don't know. I have to think about it. I'd have to think about it and then just click the button as soon as possible when I see it and not think about it ever again. Maybe it makes sense. It's the first time in a while we haven't had combat. Maybe it's good. You can get into some pretty nasty combat at this point. Eee!
You should know. I'm a bit of a
We will
legend.
fight the duelist and get the lifesteal ability. The lifesteal ability would go crazy. I'm not crashing out. The run's good. Even if we lose from here on, the run's good. You the rail, you are the railgun. Goo goo gajoo, goo 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 gajoo. I hear you. We're dead. It charges in a millisecond. It does 700 damage and it charges in a millisecond. Yeah. Okay, no problem. It wouldn't be. I'm not saying Dooley's top of the meta. It wouldn't be the Bazaar if there wasn't one Dooley build that was like borderline unbeatable. From my perspective. I'm trying to think of what cooldown you want to reduce. I think we still want to reduce your cooldown. 4.4 seconds is getting pretty good. I'm still thrilled with chocolate bars, honestly. I'm not gonna splash on them, but I'll take them. Heal or random enchantment. I do want to take a peek. What happens if you go? I mean, anything with a cooldown usually has a bad heal, unless it's a healing itself, a healing item itself, I should say. Trebuchet heals equal to this item's damage. Cutlass is already on fire. Water wheel, when you use an adjacent item, heal 30. I think we're fishing for a random, man.
Hello, old friend. Pleased to meet you.
I think you could have lots of whiffs. You're really funny, but I think Trebuchet's more likely to stick around. Shiny? Multicast? Multicast! Trebuchet? I just want to see what would multicast have done on the water wheel. It would have multicasted it. That might have been better, but there was no way for us to know. That's a really good enchantment, man. Especially because we live in a world where Icy only appears for my opponents. Wonder, it must charge itself a little. It charges itself a little bit off the shininess, man. That's good stuff.
See that plank?
This is not good stuff. But that is good stuff. Go ahead and give me a temporary boost. I would love to have a better chance. Go ahead and give me a level. Go ahead and give me very, very close to a level. Double bend. Okay, I'm not taking anything for granted. That was a really good enchantment. I feel confident that we have like a pretty good chance to get the 7. But other fellas might be scaling a little faster than me. I don't know. You're everywhere now. Turbo, apropos, chapeau. You know what playing so much Bazaar has made me realize? I'm legit a lifesteal merchant. It doesn't matter because my opponents are all Adelatl merchants, but like, I am a lifesteal merchant for sure.
I don't believe my sisters.
Enchant our weapon with lifesteal. I know you apply burn. I really actually think for us to have a chance of survival, I need to override it. I'm overriding it on purpose. Which is that's tough. That's tough, but I think I see it. At the start of the fight, haste 3 aquatic items. Well, hasting you immediately gets you started faster, which gets the whole process gets going faster. Now I know we're on lethal. I still think 7 is possible. Maybe likely is not the right word, but possible. I think we do have to fish for like some top tier items, so that's not gonna do it. I'm wondering if you just go weapons and you try to like improve your cutlass. Like I'm not taking the incremental improvements anymore, I guess is what I'm trying to say. No, it's just you're close, but it's hard for you to compete. I'm not sure I can kill you fast enough. I gotta try. I gotta try. All you have to do is not crit me, and we're loving life, man. We take those. Oh. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do if I get your skill. But luckily, we haven't had to worry about that sort of thing in a long time, so... I mean, the boost is important, man. Curio is important, too, but... This is insane. You have to go. We finally have a good reason to sell the cove. Please. Oh, I'm like so tempted to sell you and you so that... Because one of you is gonna... No, they gave us the right items. Okay. I would have loved Trebuchet as well, but they did us a solid by not giving us the grenade there. I really appreciate that. We're going up against someone who's got a great record, so I do think that we might be in trouble. But dude, the second run today was a lot of fun. The first one was okay, but the second one was gas. No lifesteal. Big flagship. Hold. I knew it. I believed it. I didn't want to write myself off when I saw their stats and their build. I believed in my heart of hearts we had a good chance. Now, give me the loot. We still would love to replace this grenade and thus the powder flask with something else, but it's got to be the right thing. That's a really good item. We got 92 gold. That's amazing, man. Medium items, it fits the bill.
What's right for you?
I almost feel like you have to try it.
I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
We probably use you more than you. You take my freaking damage? No, I don't think you will be taking my freaking damage. Take a look, y'all.
Delivery's free. I like the exercise.
40 deal 30% of your enemy's max health when you use an adjacent. This gates 4 seconds haste. So it's actually you're gonna fire twice, give 2 haste, and thus give yourself 2 extra seconds of charge. That's crazy. Good skills, please. Fall below half health, get 2 haste. I mean, there's an appeal there, but I feel like we could do better. At the start of the fight, haste a burn item. It's 1 haste that gets you started, man. Let's keep it simple, okay? We don't need to blow up our spot against Frost Street Champion. The trebuchet is going the frick off. I don't know if that does enough for us, but like that, it wasn't as inspiring as I kind of hoped it would be, but it was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. At this point, we probably need like I don't know. It's not going to be the XP because we're on lethal. Maybe a diamond tier item. Yeah, that's the one. Diamond kukri. Exactly what I was looking for. So gold skills are valuable. Does the trebuchet charge one more? Nah. It gets 20 extra damage and a little extra burn, so it's got to be gold skills. It makes your items burn. 9 extra burn. Slow 3 items. I mean, 9 extra burn is something. I think we can reroll Swing for the Fences, though. When you burn, increase crit chance. See, that's more appealing to me. Because you're going off often enough. I could see the appeal. A temporary boost, no less. 25 damage to make my lifesteal a little bit better. I don't know. Just this is all I would ever ask for. And we're in tight here. We're both in tight.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
To get to that second chest would be nice. If it doesn't happen, I think we still had an awesome run. Anytime you attack really fast, it's a lot of fun. I do have to say that blowgun's going to be mighty annoying. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. This might be insane to say. I still think we can do better than Anchor, man. That's probably what they were saying before they made Anchorman 2, and we all know how that turned out. Yikes! I'll take the free shield. Small and mediums. Give me a medium worth caring about, man. It's not gonna be you. You're kind of tempting, but I feel like you're just destined to be better. I feel like the Void Colossus ruins our life. Any item being taken out except for the Anchor basically ruins our run. The Anchor against the AI is not, you can't evaluate it. I knew you were going to give me some detritus. Enchant an item with slow effects. I mean, let's be real. You're the only one that it makes any sense to apply this to. What does it do anyway? 1 item for 3 seconds? Could be worse, man. First time you haste, freeze an item for 5 seconds. That's pretty disgusting. 5 seconds is a lot of time when we're putting out this kind of damage. Kind of insane that gumballs are probably going to be our last shop, but that 1% crit chance, you never know, man. What's your crit chance anyway? 5, 30? I guess every time we burn, the crit chance goes up. And when we crit, the first like 5 times, we charge a weapon a little bit, right? Yeah. Charge an item a little bit. Now, 10 is a pipe dream. But if we could just see 8. If we could just see 8 wins, I'd be thrilled. A sub with no lifesteal. They've gone torpedo instead of lifesteal. I think we're going to get to 8. I don't think anything could stop us from getting to 8 here. This is a good run, man. And the haters be darned, okay? The trebuchet did what it had to do. It does help that it got shiny, which nobody could have predicted, but... Diamond tier item. Hook me up, man. What is deal damage equal to this? It attacks so fast. Guys, it attacks so fast. It's a dream come true. That's crazy, man. Give me another one. Oh, that might be even better. Hey, I just want to see, because it attacks so fast, I want to see how fast we can get the trebuchet going. I mean, he's getting up there. But I do feel like... I mean, you got a pogging barrel, man. All you got to do is live long enough for the pogging barrel to pog. Let's see what Let's see what our gold tier weapon might be at this point then. I get it, like with, well, it reloads. I thought it was going to shoot. Like it would stay permanently reloaded, don't get me wrong, but when you burn charge this 2 seconds, like it could go so fast, man. But the hard part is we don't get a second chance at it, but like, if it doesn't get frozen, this is sweet. I don't know if I can bring myself to sell the gumballs again. I'm like... I don't know. I guess I should have kept the grape shot. Just wait, what do you mean keep the grape shot? Like you're gonna pivot? I don't know why I'm going Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde here, but there is no pivot, brother. You either win or your run is over. So you're obviously sticking with whatever you got on the board. The bounty hunter has found me, people.
The tyrant's reach is
If you could just give me this, take off 15% of their health right away, that would be great. Thanks. This gives us a chance to test our pogging barrel build too. It charges so fast. It charges so fast. Now that's not what we want, but still. Oh my god, we leveled. I mean, your damage doesn't get that much better, but a skill could change the game, man. The first time you use a large item, haste 3 items, nothing else applies. This makes the trebuchet go faster, which makes the barrel explode faster. We don't need to get to 10.
We're out to
If we could
kill,
just get to 9.
not to squabble.
If we could just get to 9.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes
That would
this
be
more fun.
enough. Don't freeze me, bro. That's bad. What?
I paint my ship red.
My whole board. Oh, I got frozen by the Gorgon Noble. That's okay. That was a really, really good run. And I honestly think there was an outside shot. I know I didn't say this. There was an outside shot at 10. Would have been nice to win some of those ones in the mid game. But we're doing okay in ranked. We're holding our own in ranked. And we get to open some more stuff, man. And that's what it's all about, is stuff. Am I right, people? I think it's the 18th fort I've gotten. I might be responsible for 1,000 of those forts. I had a lot of the pig cream as well. Sorry, the ointment. I had a lot of fun with the Bazaar today. I hope you did as well. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. Later!